Good ladies, evening, and gentlemen, kids, dogs, cats, pizza deliverers, and engineers. We are about to play some more of our Oxygen Not Included. We are getting the show on the road, cranking the handles, getting things ready and organized. A chaotic form of organization. It's chaos. So, it's happening with Rin. Let's get cracking. Hey. And here we are. In the last thrilling installment, I'll stop saying that. Can't help it. Right. In the last thrilling installment, we made this beast. Double thickened granite. Insulated granite all the way around. We stuck a couple of sweetles in here. We've got pipes to chill it down. With its own private little filling platform over here. The aquatuna. It's barely running now. We are at the end of the last one. We were letting this pipe empty out. We'll go here and we'll deconstruct downwards like that. That is now empty and we can connect that. This water is coming in at 5 degrees. Wow, this bit's a bit warmer, isn't it? Down the bottom here. All in insulated pipage. What are we in here? 4.9 in the average there. Come over and have a look. Is this thing even running? Are you on? Hey, is this thing on? What are you doing? Give me some water. Yeah, there's some water coming up. I think our plants are eating more than we are providing in this machine. We might send some over from next door. We might get something ready in this teleporter output because you can send water over. There's a water output there which will come over and maybe join this thing and give us lots of tanks full of water. And if we've got the automation for it, I don't think we've researched it yet. Automation broadcaster, automation receiver. We could test that thing out. I don't know if it needs like space or something, you know. View of space. It probably does. Maybe we could test that out so we can say, yeah, send us some more water. We haven't got any. I like that build actually. I want to see what that looks like. And we know we've got an ability to make the food for these guys, so that'll be something we'll be sending over. We'll have to put a filter on somewhere along the route. Yeah, because at the moment, if we did send it over, from here obviously, from here, it would come up here where this bit of polluted dirt is coming. It would get checked to see if it's gold, and if it's not gold, it would be checked to see if it's polluted dirt, and then it'll go off. It'll go. Actually, this one could bypass the chip, couldn't it? Because it's copper. No, if it's gold, coming from here, so it doesn't really need to come down and be checked. Gold or iron. Gold, it's coming out here, and if it's polluted dirt, it gets checked. We could possibly, we could probably just bypass that because that's always going to be gold or iron. That could go this way, couldn't it? Avoid that. But anyway, if it's sulfur and we dropped it here, they could grab that nice and easily and bring it over to where the sweetles. Then they will start giving us sugar again, sucrose again. Nice. That'd be very nice, wouldn't it? Be very, very nice. Let's go back up here. Wanted to do a test, but it appears you can't use glass. A lot of buildings can't see through it, oddly enough. This telescope, enable building. That's a input port, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I want to check one of those other telescopes. Oh, we deleted it. Oh well. I'll put another one in. I want to check. I think I'm misreading these things. And our rocketry telescope. Plunk it. Right there. They don't overheat. As far as I'm aware, they never used to overheat. They're obviously limited by the material, so it would go to whatever 1030 whatever it is degrees. They're not limited like a lot of buildings are with an overheat. I think this isn't going to work anyway. Not turning into a room. 39 tiles, 2 science buildings, light source. Light source is red. We've got a light source, but it's what we'll do then, automation in here, and we'll put in a duplicate motion sensor like that. And then we'll see. Do that. Then I'll power it, and then maybe it'll work. I don't know. It's only showing that it's not working. The light source is the bit that's in red. So I would have thought the buildings part of it is all right. The light source that's not working. Okay. Right, this thing is set up. Check it, see? It's got that symbol, which is an input port. Input to enable the building. I thought it was supposed to give you an output. Yeah. I don't know how they work. They must have changed it. It just says area complete. Allow meteor detection. Reveals visible planetoids in space. Yeah, I don't think that's I don't think that's what we used to use it for. We used to have an output, and you could wire that directly up to the doors, bunker doors. And if we can't make the bunker doors open and close when we want, can't really use it, can we? What about this then? It does say on it, allow meteor identification. So we'll go over to the other place actually. See if we can put one there, because this one gets frequently bothered by asteroids. We put in another couple of these sedimentary tiles. In fact, we're going to go right the way across here. I think we might put some ladders up and get rid of this junk. We can dig all this out. There we go. Beautiful. There is a bit of there's more radiation coming from down here with this significant hazard than there is from space. So they can run up here quick and brick some of that in. It might help. And then what I'm going to do is probably bring the air up here. The air comes out of here and comes into the base. We could now bring the air. That was built early in the game when we didn't have like the right tools to do stuff. We're going to bring it up here. Just a test. Just a test. Boom, like that. That's probably not very necessary. And I don't think either of the dupes have the astronomy skill yet. But, you know, we'll try it. We'll try it. In fact, we can bust through this now. Get rid of those. I've got all the eggshell out of here, but I think we're going to go ahead and go up here like that and probably go straight along here. Oh, pity that doesn't line up. Huh. And we can go up by 4 and down by that 2 there and just dig all of that out. Ah, beautiful. Getting somewhere. Got back to Lavini. I don't understand. If there's no output of automation from these buildings, how are they supposed to tell us that there's a meteor strike coming? Because that's an input, not an output. That symbol there is this one, the input port. If we had that symbol on it, it would be an output port, and then we could do something with it. Send it to the doors to tell them to open. I'm not sure how they've changed it. There's something different. Now, here's the klaxon and the hammer thing. Ooh, here we go. Room. Still not a room. Still says light source. Power. Bring that up to there. This is very low in oxygen. So let's power this oxygen. Yeah. Just take it straight through into the corner there. The vent on the end. And pressurize this with a bit more pressure, so hopefully it won't overheat so quickly. These are just tests. These are just tests. I don't know what I'm doing. That light should come on straight away because the duplicate is in there. Now it's a room. Ah. Yeah, they're clever. They've sneaked in there and made sure that that light must be powered. What we could do is literally move that light across to the far edge where it's never going to be used. So it never comes on and causes any power problems. Oh, we'd better check on our rocket and see how our resident sleeper is doing. She's asleep, but she's got lots of data banks for us now. 100, 200, 350. Well, hey, that's brilliant. So I think we're going to change our destination. Oh, there is a... we better get back before that hits. Okay. Hopefully we can check our telescopes. We're going to say, Bubbles, would you put your suit back on, please? Once the game's finished, pausing and saving. Yes, that was me squeaking. I'm squeaky. I need oiling. Come on, game. You can save it. And we're going to have to change to every 5 cycles if it's going to take this long. Bubbles. Boom. Get aboard, Bubbles. Get your suit on. I forgot she's 2 tiles away from... Got to fly back first. Now this room's going to pressurize now. None of this is powered or anything. I just wanted to... I think that one's powered. We could probably get rid of that one. Deconstruct you. We're going to lose some oxygen to space every time they get in here, but it's fine. I'm sure we've got a little bit of oxygen to waste. I'm slightly annoyed at this automation wire melting, though. It melted right there. Oh, here we go. Meteor damage. There's allow meteor identification, but how do we know that there's... How does it tell us? Not happy. Thanks for taking the copper ore away. Boom. What's a red one then? Ooh, red one is copper ore. Nice. Priority 9. Those guys up, would you? Yeah. Are they coming from inside there? They're coming from outside, because if they're forming in here before they come down, we're in trouble. Our petroleum generators could get hit. So as long as they form from up there in space. Yeah, there you go. They're hitting the bunker doors up there, but we need to be able to control. But those bunker doors would close and then open when our rocket takes off. Or is ready to take off. Now we can do that from the automation on the rocket itself. Signal to launch rocket, it retracts its what are they called? The gantries. Opens the doors, rocket takes off. But we want the doors to then close until that rocket comes back. That might be away for a few days. Yeah, that took out another tile there, look. That's very hot. That's creating steam, which will make everything get really hot again. Yeah, we definitely want to block this stuff out. Only open it when we're ready. Keep the doors locked. Don't let any rockets take off. Until the storm is gone. Look at that. Taking out all our ladders. And straight through our room. Yeah, I don't like that at all. The room is now leaking. Only a test anyway, but... Yeah, so let's check our buildings. Bunker tiles. But if we put bunker tiles over this, it won't have a line of sight. Bunker tiles are steel. They will also resist everything. We could build them across here if we were worried. I think we're good here. The cost of one of these, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles wide, and it costs, what is it, 500? Yeah, so it actually costs more than doing the bunker tiles, but they can open and close. It's kind of better. But it would be good for down here. And the walls prevent any damage if we wanted to keep this side open so we can experiment. And we can get resources as well, because they do provide resources. Look at that. Steam coming off it. Not hot enough to run a turbine. This is quite interesting. This is 200-degree regolith coming in here. I don't know. Neither of those scanner buildings seem to be able to tell you when a bloody asteroid is coming. So I'm going to have to do some research on that. Used to be the telescope. Are you here, are you? Oh, we'd better tell her. Either land or take that suit off, otherwise she'll run out of oxygen. Let's just make her land. Land here. I think the asteroids have stopped now anyway. But yeah, I'm a bit confused how that works. Not very clear to me. Definitely want to stop all the damage down here. Like breaking into my window tile over here, and now things are overheating because this is so hot. That's bad. I don't like that at all. We could put that over here where it's nice and doesn't get damaged. Yeah, it's too hot now. Deconstruct the doors. They're going to get very hot. I'm going to just deconstruct this whole thing, I think. Deconstruct it all. Except for the floor. Then you can get in and out, can't you? Right. That's good. Let's dig that out. Very hot materials. Building broken. 146 ladders. Conveyor loader, auto sweeper. Oh crap, everything got hit. Oh, these ones. Oh, yeah. We know about those because this thing erupted. Still giving us power, though. Everything's died in here. Fine. There's a couple of ways to fix it. We might experiment with. We could keep this cool box here, but we'd have to rearrange this stuff. We'd have to wait for this to go dormant again and then come in and rearrange things. Well, we could probably keep our cool box. Just have like a steam chamber here or something. We'll see. We'll see how it works. I think this side is absolutely fine. Can't get in there, I don't think. Yes, they can. The steam in here is bad. I don't like that. That's not good. Temperature. This is over 100 degrees. That's not brilliant. Liquid piping. We're going to try something a bit different. Otherwise things are going to get out of hand in here. We are going to take our, not obsidian, we'll just use igneous. We'll go around all of these. The pipes now will no longer absorb the heat. It'll all be down to the carbon dioxide to take the heat out of here. Especially when this petroleum is coming in hotter than 100 degrees. At the moment, yeah, it's all the way down here. Yeah, it's just hotter. It's hotter than 100. So, that's going to make steam anyway. So, we could just put these batteries literally right down the bottom here and just have a pump. Put the pump right here. Was letting the water do the job, but the batteries are also getting really hot in this hot water. I don't think it's helping that I turned that down, to be fair. I want to turn that back up again, so I think a decent amount of water wouldn't turn to steam as easy. But we need a tile here that's not going to get hot. We need a tile there that's going to... Plastic tile would melt. Metal tile would get very hot. Airflow tile would do it. We'd definitely use the mesh tile, but then it's just going to fall straight through it and not do the job of keeping it cool. I think we should. Oh crap. Don't use all my steel up. Not yet anyway. We might come back and replace them with something a bit better. What can the temperature can that take? That might be able to do it. We'll do this end one. That'll stop the flow of water. We'll just drip down then. We'll do... Oh, come on. That's steel and I want to keep it as steel. Yeah, okay. We'll have to let them in there just quick. Do that. We'll have to remember to lock that. Otherwise, they will let all that steam out. They will. They will. It might be a case of just coming in here and making all of this steel in the end. Yeah, probably. Just sort of making this one steel, there, mesh tiles, so that it just drips off both sides of it, depending on which ones are running. Yeah, well. All the batteries will get hot, so the idea was to cool all the batteries down. I think we're only heating them up with all this hot petrol. Heating them up. The idea is the carbon dioxide is supposed to get hot and take that heat out to space. Wait, did I make that out of obsidian? I changed that to igneous. Oh, I think there's some bits of aluminium here. Oh, I see. Yes, the pipe's falling down. Okay. We'll give it a sweep when we're done. What's down there? Regolith. We could go filtration medium regolith on sweep only. Copy settings to those two, and then just give that a good sweep out when they're finished. Has that been done? No. Please do that. He got such a beaming smile on his face. Look at that. Oh, Camille's. Now, I think I might brick up this wall a bit or something. There's dirt there and stuff. Kind of like the weird generation of the... already a ladder there. There is. So you might be able to dig some stuff here. Yeah, that whole wall there. Now it's vacuumed to there. Good. We can, if we have to, we can put some of those bunker tiles there. It's getting a bit wet down here. I wouldn't be surprised. It's fair enough. There's steam coming out here and condensing. Probably good to let that steam out, actually. Yeah, I don't want us to overheat if I can help it. Wonder if this will melt the plastic if it reaches it. Let's open that for a minute. Somebody go and open that, would you? Let some of the steam out. There we go. Perfect. Can you stick to the task at hand? That's not important yet. Oh, this is important. Yeah, come and do this. This is important. Let out the steam. I think we're nearly there. There's a bit of steam inside the mesh tile. Having fun mopping. Mopping, mopping, mopping. Rawhide, rawhide. No. Stop doing that. Okay. We can mop later. I want to mop this bit here now, because if that gets too much water, we won't be able to mop it. I'll let these run, and they should take the steam away. Steam should slowly fade into space. I can see it there, just sort of fizzing away into space. Lovely. And then we can do a bit of a sweep in here. I want to get all these metals out. Yeah. I want to turn that off first. Everything. I don't want to do everything just yet. I just want to do the metal ore and... or is it refined metal? Why do they keep changing the order of everything? It's really annoying. Yeah, get all that junk out of there for me. Mop the floor. Keep on mopping, keep on mopping. Let's see what's going on here now. I know this is very hot, so this will be slowly warming up whatever's on here. Yeah, go and have a mop. I know you enjoy it. Might change these tiles for something else. What could we change them to that won't get hot though? Insulated tiles will keep the heat in, and I'd rather the heat got out. Bunker tile? No, they're going to absorb heat, aren't they? I'm going to try it. I'm going to test 2 bunker tiles there. I think because they're steel, they're going to absorb heat. We're going to test them. They're resistant to the asteroids, so we're going to eventually sort of like the areas that we don't use the bunker doors at the top, like this area over here maybe, we'll reinforce this floor with bunker tiles. Then they'll never get damaged again, which would be nice. Do that so that can get fixed and dig this mess up. Then we'll do it. And we might have to do up the wall as well to stop them being damaged if one comes in at a bit of an angle. Well, this section didn't get damaged because nothing got through. It just stays up here. Well, we've left it sort of like a couple of tiles down because you also get 2 tiles worth in the sort of non-existent area. We'll have 4 tiles worth of resources that we could potentially tap into later on. We want to. And let's see how the steam is going. It's still generating quite a bit of it, which is annoying. What's this temperature? Yeah, this is getting hot. And it's quite thermally conductive too. Bad idea then. Don't build that. Let's try a different tile. Try something else. What's a carpet tile made of? Ceramics. Overheat temperature 200. Insulator. That's an insulator like an insulated tile, is it? Well, if it's an insulated tile, we might as well just use an insulated tile, huh? Try that. Gonna try that. It's probably just gonna block the heat in and make it worse. But you never know. If this wouldn't get too hot, then it would just pour out and get picked up by the pump, we'd be fine. Or we could squish the batteries in and put the pump up here instead of down here in the tank. Gonna keep getting down here because the steam's letting out. Got this door open to let the steam get out. Yeah, it's definitely making steam there, isn't it? I can see it. That's this water. Got the ceramic tiles in it. Yeah, it's hot, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to prevent. Turning to steam. This insulated tile, well, it's 27 degrees. The only thing that will affect the temperature of the water is the temperature of the rest of the room. Now, we may have to send a cooling loop up here. I was trying to avoid it. But we might do. We might need to send a cooling loop up. Going to send a cooling loop up. We might as well go through here up. And through this section and then down. We'll just join that one there. This will become part of the cooling loop. And come back down again. I was trying to avoid it, but it may have to be done. Yeah, the petrol's coming in hotter and hotter now. That's why I tried to build some kind of cooling device in here, but it didn't really work. And we just got to deal with it. Figure out a way around it. Hopefully now this can settle a bit. I want to sweep that out. While this is open. Oh, crap. Thought that was set to nothing. There we go. So, I think we're going to actually go for this. It might make this, like, keep the heat in this area, but the idea is it'll push it upwards. If it works. I don't know if it will. It might just make it so hot in here that it just all breaks down completely. But we'll find out, I guess. Boom. Sweep. Give them a nice big sweep order. Yeah, it's hot. It's going to get hotter when you build all these insulated tiles, isn't it? See, that fell downwards. Sometimes they fall upwards, but sometimes they drop down. Huh. If you're building a machine, you don't want crumbs inside of it. Oh, my phone's going crazy. There's lots of games on offer on Steam, and my phone's going, oh, you want to buy this? No, you want to buy that? Get this game, it's on offer. 5p off. Thanks game. I'll leave that open until they've finished changing these tiles over. I'll give this another mop command before that gets too full for me to mop. Ooh, there's a bit of steel there. Get that out. Oh yeah, that was from that bunker tile I tried putting in there. It didn't work. Come on, come and build the others before this lot all heats up. It's still 27 degrees. The only thing that can heat that is the polluted water coming out of the machine. So we may have to just put the batteries somewhere where we can keep them cool. Batteries get flooded, so we can't put them in there. Could put the batteries up here instead. And just move the batteries here. They'll have a little bit of atmosphere. Oh, where can we put... Whoops, wrong button. Sorry, clicking everything. And in the wrong place. There we go. We could bring the batteries down. We could make the battery bank right here where the cooling loop goes. Cooling loop is already here. We could just put our battery bank for those just to control when they come on and off. Down there. They don't have to be up here. We can run very long automation wires to the batteries. That's not a problem. Mop that again. And mop this little section here. I'd rather not be sending the cooling loop right up through the petroleum, because if it's split in the pipes, that could be bad, couldn't it? Right, let's close this now. Auto that shut. They can come in and sweep up the little crumbs of stuff. And then I'll lock the doors. There we go. I don't think the deodorizers are working as intended. Yeah, come and do that. That's perfect. I think it's still creating a lot of heat because of the batteries. The batteries are so hot. Yeah, I'm going to try this. It's going to be a long route for the wires to come out, but I don't care. You know, hey, even better. Let's see if we can line them up where they are now. So, if I take this battery here, I go down, down, down. I go place him there. Then I know that the next battery got one gap, and then the next one gap, next one gap, next one. Yeah, okay. Right. Back down again. Next one goes there. It always just does this weird, the shadow disappears. There we go. Could keep them in line where they are already. And then, yeah, just it doesn't matter if it's like insulated or not. That doesn't matter. Yeah, it's going to cost me some of my steel, but we're going to get it back when we dig them out, right? But the automation wire will be the problem. Actually, we don't need to build the last one because this one's going to be set to be basically on all the time when we're done. So that final one can be left. I'll let them bring the steel over for it. We can't just drop the automation wire straight down, unfortunately, because there's a big chunk of, what's it called? Neutronium in the way. That will have to come out. What we could do is use that modern, if we've researched it. Yeah, automation ribbon. If you haven't used that before, you want a automatic ribbon writer. One of these things. Might as well better make it out of steel because it does get rather warm in here. We'll place it in the wall here. Give us a bit of room to use. When they've built that, we'll have a look at it. And that will save us building lots and lots of wires. I'm actually going to force these two to stop, I think. That's off now. There you go, good. Got to do the low threshold before you can do the high, because it won't. The high can't go lower than the low. That's impossible. Right, so let's make that a high priority so they actually come and build it. We'll have a play with that. I never really get to use these things, so it's quite useful. This situation to use something new. Haven't really used before. If you haven't used them before and you've never known what they're useful for, it'll be a good time to see it being used. Right, there's a lot of junk in here that needs sweeping up and moving. That should help all this theme to evaporate. Well, not evaporate, but just disappear into space like it's supposed to. Unfortunately, some of it is getting through this tile and getting into here, which is annoying. Well, I wanted this to run along the floor in the first place, before it came down here. Keep all the batteries cool. But we're going to move the batteries down below. Here's a ribbon writer. You need a ribbon writer and a ribbon reader at the other end, but we'll get into that when we get there. The ribbon writer writes the signals. So you got like, well, there's only 4 dots, which is useful because we're going to keep this one on and just use these 4. So when I click on it, there. See, there's a bit 1 red, bit 2 red, bit 3 red. Received signal will be written to selected bit. We're going to connect a wire to it and then choose which wire we're going to make it connect to, unless they've changed anything. Right, this one's going to stay on for all time, so I'm going to remove the automation from this one out of our way. I'll just get rid of the lot and get rid of this battery so I can see what I'm doing, I think. Yeah. That'll stay on because there's no automation coming to it anymore. Yeah, take away that igneous rock. But don't strain yourself and take a decent amount of igneous rock. Uh-oh, somebody's got trapped. Who's trapped? Well, why don't you just dig your way out? Look at this weird glitch with the overflowing water freezing. This must have had, yeah, they've had a asteroid attack as well, haven't they? Yeah, and that's only got an input port. I don't understand. Surely they need an output port to tell the things to, yeah, I don't get it. Right. Ah, that's out of the way now. Receiving writes a green signal or a red signal to the specific bit of an automation ribbon. Here we go. No automation wire connected. We're going to connect one now. And I think it's probably going to be easier to do 1, 2, 3, 4. But, you know, it's going to be easier to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 from this direction. Just to connect them. Yeah, we'll get rid of the bridge. Come on, let me click. In fact, I'm probably just going to delete this and do it again. It'll be easier to see what I'm doing. Do all of those wires. All the wires, please. Get rid of them. Now what we'll do is we'll have this one over the top and down to there. I haven't changed anything. And from here, I think that's the wrong way round, isn't it? Yeah, that's the ribbon side and that's the other side. Okay, fair enough. We'll do it the other way round then. Yeah, I was trying not to put it in the door, but we'll put it... Actually, if we're getting rid of that, then we can put it up here. Yeah, good. Deconstruct that. That says that is the input port up here. Then you run your ribbon wire from this. Your automated ribbon wire comes down from there. Looks like 4 lines. It's quite nice. Yeah, I'll change that. We might make that up out of steel. But I can't remember, which we're about to find out. How do you tell it which one's connected to? You want that one connected to bit 1. Want that one connected to bit 2. And then that one connected to bit 3, and then that one connected to bit 4, right? Right. We know what we're doing, we just don't know how to connect it yet. That one may have to go somehow that way. These batteries won't actually be here, so we can come down like that. And then that one can come down this way, but we've got to figure this out first. I'll make sure I'm writing to the correct bit, haven't I? That one's first bit. This one will be... I thought you had to connect it to this end. That would make more sense to me. And then connect the other end down, but apparently not. Unless we're using the wrong one. Yeah, let's try the other one. That's the ribbon. Ribbon reader. Yeah. That makes much more sense. Boom, 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 boom. How should we do it then? There. That'll be perfect. Get me readers and writers round the wrong way. That's our writer, so we don't want that. Go away. Go away, nasty writer. We want the ribbon reader. What are we making it out of? Gold? Oh, yeah, don't make it out of gold. Ribbon reader. Boom, boom, boom. Let's make it out of steel, because it's going to be hot up here, isn't it? So make it out of steel. Oh, crap. Is it made out of steel, or have I messed up? I thought they were going to do that for me then, but no. Come on, come on, come on. La 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 la. Yeah, it was a long time ago since I used this. And I only used it last time because there was a tight space to squeeze everything into. Let's you're about to build that. No, you're not. I'm going to move it up in by one then. Like that. Yeah, this is so hot, it's turning to steam. Look at that. I think we don't want that there, but if we take that away... down here that's so hot, it's turning to steam. Ooh, okay. We're probably going to have to put the pump right here and just pump it out. Straight away, no messing. Yeah. It also might be this mesh tile. No, that's only 96. Right, so let's click on this and have a look. Selected bits will be read by the output port. Okay, fine. Reads a green signal or red signal from the specified bit of an automation ribbon onto an automation wire. Aha! Is that the right one? I don't bloody know. I just work here. This is getting very loud, isn't it? Let me turn that down. There we go. Fudge away in ribbons. We need... automation wire steel. I think I want to reconnect that. I want to see if that's connected correctly because I don't think it is. So output ribbon reader green signal sends a green signal to attached automation wire. Do we need 4 of these then? Connect together. That doesn't make any sense, does it? That does not make any sense at all. Allow me to... I'm not typing in Google. No, don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you're talking to. Don't know what you mean. So we need a ribbon cable. And we need a ribbon writer to put onto that cable. Right, so this is running the wrong way. Aha, I remember now. Dead. Really? Let's take away that. Yeah, if we delete this mesh tile, they can't get in. We have to put a ladder there. Now, I think I'd better set this to pump out because it's just all turning into Massive steam. Just pump it out, for God's sakes. This, I was worried this would actually keep this as like a hot box. Create a hot box. Right, let's try that ribbon thing again. That's not ribbons. This is ribbons. So we need like a ribbon cable. Right. Have a bit of ribbon cable. We'll just place that, say, here, right? There we go. There's the ribbon cable. Now we need like the ribbon writer. Where are we? This one. Writer. Writes a green signal or red signal to the specified bit of a ribbon. That's what we want to do. We want one there for that one there for that one there for that one, and one there for that one. Then we should be able to connect these up. Like that, and then, well, these batteries and stuff won't be here in the end, so this one will be able to come over and join. Now this one can go up and into that one. Then that one will go into that one. Let's run it through the floor just for now. We'll tidy it up after all the batteries are gone. I think we can just get rid of the batteries now, to be fair. Yeah, let's get rid of them. They're creating heat. Creating heat, and it's not working how I wanted it to. There we go. Get rid of that. I think we can get rid of this mesh tile now. Finally, come to sweep that mess up. Finally. Yeah, this bit of steel or something is so goddamn hot. It's making us melt. Oh, that's turned to steam again. Look at that. Yeah, I think this will work. Check our signals. This will be number 2, basically, which will be number 1 because this one's always on. So that will be number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Come on. Come on, come on. Build it, build it. Build it all up. Excellent. I think they're all built now, are they? Probably. Right, this one is going to come in, be bit 1. This one's going to come in and be... They built that one yet? No, that's not built yet. Come on. This one will be bit 3. See the 3 dots there? One will be bit 4. They got to build this thing first. Come on, build it. Wasting time. Use the damn steel that's lying around and build it. And I can set it properly. Thank you very much. That's got to be number 2. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right into this ribbon. And the ribbons are all red. We'll put a bridge on this one, I guess. Signal over there. Make sure it's steel. Yes, please. Yeah. Awesome. Well, as we're probably going to decorate this in a lot of these deodorizers now. Probably going to just leave that. Is there enough steel there to do it all? There is. Right, now, can you sweep all this steel up? You go in there. You did, didn't you? You're going to let all that steam out, aren't you? Yes, you are. I wish there was an option for the save game frequency to be sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cycles instead of like 1, 2, 5. Yeah, it's a big jump from saving every 2 cycles to saving every 5. Like, I'd like to save every 3 cycles for a bit and see how that goes. Mop all this up. Get that bit of steel out there. we can get this door shut. I think we'll get the metal out of here as well. Bad idea. But I don't like the idea of generating a hotbox. We keep surrounding everything in ceramic insulated tiles. It's gonna get pretty hot in there. I think I have it backwards. I do have it backwards, according to the legend. I'll have it legendary. We'll test it, actually. Let's test the signal. I have the power now, Luke. No. I build a signal switch. Oh, you said that ages ago. I am so sorry I missed you. Missed your speeching. Normally it scares the crap out of me and something comes up and it goes boom and I'm like, whoa. Right. Sorry. Right, have they got that out of there? They have. I ought to get all this crap out because this stuff is hot. I don't want to keep going in there and letting all that steam out. Priority. Mop. Mop, damn it. Mop. Mop, mop, mop. Yeah, that gets my attention because it takes up half my screen. You can't see it on yours, but it's smack in the middle top for me. It's off to the side where the chat is for you. But for me, it's right in the middle at the top of the screen. Yeah, we may have to just sort of ditch this idea completely and just let it all evaporate. Got a pump in up here. We'll see, we'll see. Right. You getting out? You getting all that swept up? Yeah, take it away. Take it away, boys. Take it away. Yeah, I don't like this. Steam loitering around with intent. The intent to steam. And this stuff isn't pouring across it. Keep it moving. Because we removed that tile. Once we're done, we'll try plumbing that back in. Let's take this ribbon cable down. I don't want to make the whole thing out of steel, though, do I? If I don't, I'm probably going to come back later and change it. So let's just make it out of steel. Now we'll have to remove there so we can get through. That's okay. I want to sweep all of this up, but I think they're going to use all that steel anyway to build this. As long as they didn't bring the fresh steel with them. They mopped all of this and it's already wet again. There's so much like carbon dioxide now, but there was all sorts of stuff been melting in space. Get rid of some of those ladders. I think they're wasting their time using them, repairing them. Not only time, but resources too. Yeah, let's stand in the doorway. Just hold it open. Why don't you? You know. Boom. Boom. Another mop order to come. Keep mopping it up, guys. Much mopping on the wall. Another bit of steel you can use there. I want this junk swept out. How are we doing for pressure? Yeah, these doors need to be closed to keep the pressure up so it all pushes out into space. We could bring the cooling loop up here, or we can take the batteries down there and cool them. I don't care. Either which way, it'll be fun. Figure it out. Now, we don't really need this end one. I'm going to get rid of this end one instead. That one can go. Otherwise, we're going to extend this beautiful lead. It was done in the conservatory with the lead piping. Like so. Let's get that bit done. So I can brick it up. Yes, I'm very confused with those space scanners. They should have an output. I swear they had an output port on them before, but they don't have one now. I'm not sure. If you look up in the information about them... Ah, it's on your phone. We call it Cluedo over here. A clue for you. We learned this hard way. There's still stuff to mop. There's always stuff to mop, isn't there? Well, there wouldn't be if they actually got in their asses and did this. Yeah, I think we're going to put the pump up here and just abandon this section. Abandon ship. We can't put the pump at this end. Break that up, so it's got to run through here and make us some... But if it's so goddamn hot, it's never going to do it, is it? There's a bit of steel there to get rid of. Get rid of that steel. I was going to pump all this stuff out, because that's hot too. And that's not going to help. There's obsidian lying around at 100 degrees. Yeah, carry on doing your stuff. There you go, Ellie. Good job. And all that. Break that back in again. Not sure we're going to use that bit there. Let's go to our... We need our automation. Oh, we need our... We used a reader before. No, we used a writer before. We need a reader now. Read the signal. We will place... We could just put them right above each one, couldn't we? That'd look nice. Yeah, cancel that. And cancel that bit. That's not necessarily. Then we can get rid of this piece of automation ribbon. We can run it. No, we'll make it out of delicious lead at this point. And anything hot that can go to lead. Become lead. Yeah. And we'll plug each one of those down into its relevant battery. Bit of normal automation will have. We'll have to set them once they're built. Each input. It's just the same as running an individual wire down for each one. But instead we're putting our readers and writers down and running it as one cable. As connecting all four together. Could test that by putting one of those signal switches in, couldn't we? Now that's going to leave a bit more steel in there that I'd rather not leave. Although I would straighten that up. That would look a bit better. That one can't help it. It's got to go a bit like that unless we move this down. Move that one to there. That one can take that one and that one can be deleted. That would probably look better. Like so. So. Oh, thank you, Sweeper Arm. You're helping out. You can reach right to there. That's useful. Thanks, Sweepy. See, this has turned to dirt. It's so hot in here, it's instantly turned it to dirt. Good, I don't like that at all. Well, it is good if you wanted dirt. That's a good way to make it, I suppose. This is all getting built. Steel down here. These are steel. They don't need to be steel, do they? Getting changed. Sorry. Getting our steels back. It was a while I was going, yeah, we make everything out of steel because it's basically a renewable resource. It's only renewable if you've got the lime. You got the lime, I got the money. No, the lime. Not the time. Right. Build it. Build it. Build it and they will come. Build it. I'm going to go and get a drink. I will be right back. And I am back with a drink called Berry Boost. Made of a lot of different berries as far as I can tell. It cost enough, so it should be good. They've already getting charging them. Well, delete them, because we're going to change them for cheap batteries. Made of copper. Let's make them out of copper. Copper batteries. And we can get our money back. Get your money back. Refund. Yeah, let's boost this up so this bit gets done. And we can get rid of all this, have a sweep up, and they'll actually get the sweeping up done then, because I don't keep giving them too many jobs to do. Yeah, this all got to be done. Get it all done. Stop messing around. We're generating a lot of heat here, so let's put just these 3 squares, right? Just those 3 where that is hitting. I'm going to make that out of something that isn't going to radiate heat like steel tiles will. Yeah, and we can get our steel back. Nice. Yeah, it's hot in there, isn't it? But we're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Once that steamer's gone, these should start working again. It's just that they're dripping it straight past, so they're not getting any. Yeah, I don't like it. And nipperoo that one. Make that back together and make sure we set that to bit 4. Got the 4 dots. We can snip this one and that one. Oh, that didn't snip, did it? Connect that one together, and that's got to have 3 dots. Got to be bit 3, and then this one can be deconstructed. Get rid of that one. That one. And we'll have 1, 2. This will be 3, and that will be 4. That's nice and neat. That's a bit neater then, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Oh wow, there's a bit of steel that's got to go. There's a bit of steel there that's got to go. Get it out, because it's causing steam everywhere. In fact, I might lock that door. They have to come round the other way. Let's lock that. Got to come in here and down and round instead of keep opening. Actually, no. Let them open it. I don't care. We can mop. We can mop. And it helps to get rid of that steam all the time. Steam is going to be the problem. I want to put that sensor here instead, I think. Or we'll have to bring out one more like that. Sweep that steel away. It's so hot, it's making it flash to steam immediately. Yeah, and this mud. Get rid of that. Can that go anywhere? Have we got a storage for dirt? Certainly do. Hot, but it'll blend in with the rest of the dirt, I should imagine. Blend in with the rest of the dirt. A nice statement, doesn't it? How hot is this? Is this going to melt my transit tubes? Took the transit tube up that far. Well done. Well, I don't mind. I guess it works. But we got to make sure they're set correctly. That one's got to go. Perfect. Perfect. And this is going to fall back down there again, isn't it? Yes, it is. But let's sweep it all out, please. Sweep it all out and build that. Hopefully that can get done. That the water doesn't keep flashing to steam as soon as it hits down here. And this thing can actually pump it out. Well, I see a blob of water there. should be pumping now. Will I just get rid of the animation, the automation off of there? I think we'll just pump whatever you can, whenever you can, as soon as you can. Yeah, this is filling up with steam. We'll be able to put a turbine on this thing and get power that way. Sorry, let the cloud more steam out. Yeah, there it goes. We'll just set it to suppress. And that comes up. There you go. You can pump all the time now. Just pump whenever you can. We're not bothered. We ain't bothered. Are we bothered? No, we're not bothered. Come in and get that steel out, and then eventually we'll come across and do this whole floor, I think. Change it for tiles or something. Sweep the steel out of here. Get our steels back. Yeah, the steel there too. Get that back. Steel addicts. We got to keep this bit of steel though. Now this thing seems to be handling the heat really nicely. Just sorting out down here without having to run a cooling loop through it. I definitely want these bits of dirt got out because I think as it drips down it automatically adds to that. Yeah, the grammage is going up. Needs to be removed. Now if we go, what is that? Dirt. Oh, they're picking it up. They're picking it up. Getting all of it? All of it? Oh no, some of it. Got available soil, isn't it? But no, they're taking it. Drop it. Get rid of it. Nicely done. You can drop it. I don't care if it dropped out there. It can stay out there. As long as it's not in here. Might move the pump across. Can we put the pump there with that joint plate in the way? No, because we've got a bridge there. Have to move the heavy rock joint plate. Already just power it from here, can't we? That's a lot of steel. Don't do that. I want to move this. Don't want it touching the door because then if it gets really hot, transfer the heat itself. There we go. We've made ourselves a sauna. Go on, dupes. You always wanted a sauna. Come and have a sit in a sauna. It's to be working. Just want to move that pump in right there. Get rid of that then. That automation wire can go. We'll just let it pump whenever it can possibly pump. No automation. Wow, there's so much dirt there. A dirt making machine. I'll have to put a tile or something there, but there's power wire behind it. I was going to say we could put a tile there and switch that to an insulated as well. Like that. We'll have to do it inside because we can't do it there. Yeah. We'll fix it. We'll get rid of this steam one way or another. Gonna do it. But if we let that steam go up into space, it's probably going to overheat everything again. Priority that up. That'll let some water through when they do. Oh, let's another mop order. Get it sorted. It's all built yet? There's a few left to build. I want this bit done so I can set this up. Hey, I forgot I did that. Build some copper batteries instead. And then we'll go... I want to keep them in rough order. I want to go... 1 is that one, right? 2 is that one, 3 and 4. 4 is against the wall. Okay, so this will be number 4. This will be number 3. Number 2. 1. Ready is by default. That's the battery for number 1. You see a little bit of the wire through there. I don't mind that. And by me. Game save already. That's another 2 days trying to sort this out. I'm supposed to be scratching my head and wondering why the space scanners don't seem to tell you to have an output on them. What use is a space scanner if it doesn't have an output? Power wire. The power wire will go there instead now. That will not be made of lead. Like this bit. Come on, you can be made of steel. Just like that. Someone built this goddamn tower. It's so far away from anybody. So far away from where we're working. They have to come down here and use that just to go tiny little bit. Thank you, at last. Build that now. I think it's because that was sandstone. There isn't any sandstone for miles. I don't want this tile getting too hot and flashing it to... yeah, there's already a bit of dirt there for me. Pick that up. Oh, it was so difficult to make dirt before, and now it's easy. You make dirt just when you don't want it. Picked up polluted water. Zapped it into there. Well, don't waste your life doing that, will you? Let it empty now. Better things to do than taking polluted water and putting it in there. Beautiful. I'm very pleased. Seem to be getting things done. We're going to put this up. Right, well, we're probably going to do it there. Up by 1 will be nice, just there. Yeah. Anyone coming to build this? Camille's building that one. Bean's building that one. Ha! Everything's coming up roses. How are you today then, Stomp? How are you? Are you having a good day? Did you have a good day? Are you still having a good day? You're what, 5-6 hours ahead? Behind me, yeah, I think. Get this section sorted out. Every time they come and go. Deconstruct that. And what I'm going to do, just because we're going to get rid of the ladder here, we won't be able to get down. Oh, crap. Clicked idle. Dead. Well, that's useful. We can come in here and destroy water there, which we were going to pump into this section. So let's set up. Well, it worked for 45 minutes. Had time to watch. Yeah, work is slow. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Crikey. It's nice when work is slow. Watch a bit of stream. Right, now we got to plug some wires into this thing. We already wired it. We did. Aren't we efficient? Yes. Connect that into there and that will pump out that. Excellent. We've got a little bit polluted to sort out. We got this mess to sort out. Ugh, we got so much to sort out. Never mind. Things will happen. Give them a few bits to do. Hey, I want to break in down here as well and come down. I don't think there's anything we should be careful of. There's nothing liquid, is there? No. No ice. There's salt, but no ice. Should be good. Just be careful. We'll put a little pair of ears on this. Okay, cancel. Cancel. That way, if there is anything that's liquefiable there, then hopefully it won't go down here. We can give it a hat. If anything liquefiable drops down from there, it'll give us a bit of chance anyway. And then we can drop this sedimentary ladder right down. I'm going to stop there because I can't see any bees. Certainly don't want the dupes without suits to be walking into bees. That would be bad. Okay, good show here. The ladder can now go. Power wire there can go. Heavy what joint wire? Conductive wire. Yeah. You please. That should still work. This lead can go. Ah, and this dirt is being manufactured as well. I'm going to give up on this section and just put it up here in a minute, I think. We'll try. We've got this far. We've got this far. Going to have to remove this heavy what joint plate. And put a tile in there as fast as we can. I want to put a tile there now. No messing around. Ellie's going to do it now. Thanks, Ellie. And sweep this crap out of here. Boom. And we're going to delete the pump. Deconstruct the pump, and we're going to move it over by one. But we've got to also... Yeah, we've got to move this bridge. Bit of you. Maybe we'll put it up by one. Yeah, put it up there. Should have prepared that before I deleted that. Yeah, don't delete him. Cancel deletion. Build that first. Get rid of all this crap out of here. Yeah, don't get rid of the bridge yet. Build the other stuff first. I can't have the bridge opening directly on the pump. And if we're going to move the pump directly here in an attempt to pump it out before it turns to before it solidifies into dirt, we want to try and pump it out while it's still water. I mean, we've made an infinite dirt making machine, basically, which isn't a bad thing. But these are 45 degrees, so it's literally just that liquid dripping in at 120. Yeah. If you had an area where you could build this that's high up with an area of vacuum down the side of it, that's brilliant. I think that's how it was in my old run. Yeah, get rid of all the junk. This is all still quite hot. Yeah. You can see this is actually growing while we're looking at it. You can see the grams of it growing as it drips. Crazy. It was so hard to make dirt before. What we could do is put a tile there so it has to pour down this way and then pour back that way, and maybe that'll be just enough time for it to cool down a little. Don't know. If we build it up here, this is just going to be so hot with the steam anyway. It won't make much difference, is it? Right, now we're going to go for it. Deconstruct that. Deconstruct the bridge. And we'll just move it over and see what happens. And if it works, it works. Doesn't, I'll just move it up here, I think. And just brick this room off. Forget it exists. That'll be effective. I've done this at the wrong time of day, haven't I? They've all gone to bed. Let's bring the knowledge. Knowledge is already back. Why are you leaving? Don't leave. Build it. Build it. Coming to get tiny amounts of dirt. Prefer they didn't do that. Let's tile over that. Steel out of here. Nice. I also insulate these walls. Turn it into a right hot box. Didn't do that before because I didn't want to make it a hot box, but it's doing that anyway. Uh-oh. Got the fleeing system again. Have to go and check. Doesn't appear to be working as intended. Yes. Liam. Why don't you attack that poke shell? Is there another one in there that's adult? Or is that one gonna... Oh, there you go. Yeah, they should be moving them out of there before they grow to adult. This room needs to be bigger, so I can have 2 of these. One for adults and one for babies. That would have made it work, I think. Yeah. Well. Can't do a lot about it now. Someone's doing a lot of banging and crashing around at night. There. Yeah, there's a warm sweater. Ah, there's some friendly Dracos as well, look, wandering up and down. Waiting for doom and gloom to hit them. Right. Things are going on in here, crikey. I think we should just move the sweeper down here and let it sweep out all the dirt. Ooh. Why do people pick late at night? Start banging and crashing around. Hammering. Right, so if this is set now, we've got to set these to the relevant amounts. So we want this one at 90. First one was 9080, this one will be 9070. And then copy settings to all of them. A bit easier to do. Just change that one to 60. Change that one to 50. That works. Yeah. Change that one to 40. And they should all be on because they've only just been plugged in. And only one of them is running. That's a bit odd. Let's see. Have we done it in reverse? We need to send... Hang on. Yeah, we've probably done it in reverse then, have we? This... Yeah, we need... Instead of the... Yeah, we've done it the wrong way round. The battery needs to send the signal up. We need the ribbon... Yeah. We need to deconstruct these things and switch them around. We've done the wrong ones. What a muppet. Well, now you learn to use things. And these ones have got to go. Writers should be down the bottom because it's the battery that tells that when to run. Not that tells the battery. Yeah, this isn't even running. We're creating dirt. Dirt and steam. Technically need a freaking pump in here to pump the steam out. And we got a dirt making machine. Instead of making clay, we're making dirt. What is that weird connection there for? Never mind. It looks like it's connected to the pipe, and that's like, huh? This bit can go. Are you, and you, and you. Now I'm tempted to put a pump in here and see if we can pump the steam out. Hot. As long as it's hot all the way up. space. Hang on, we've got a we've got a very convenient looking vent right there. We could easily like that, couldn't we? Probably burst in the pipes, but yeah, worth a try. As long as it's hot enough while it gets to until it gets to there, it will stay as steam. Ventilation gas pump. The only thing we've got we can make it out of is steel anyway. Take that gas pipe away. And a little bit of power. Never hurt anybody. Power. That's lead. Beautiful. Alrighty, that's all on an 8, so they'll build all this first. I don't seem to want to build anything. Oh, they can't get over there. That's why I forgot to remove that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, cancel doing that. It's annoying me now. Pump's not in liquid. Press that. Get rid of that steel out of here, please. Get rid of that igneous. And leave the dirt to its own devices. Yeah, I want to pump this steam out because what it's creating is dirt and steam. Separating the polluted water into its constituent parts. Dirt and steam. We can pump out the steam. Pipe isn't used for anything, is it? No. It might need to go up in the brick wall so it doesn't actually lose too much heat. That's already there, so we're going to use it for now. Wow, it's creating a lot of steam too. Man. Getting all this steel back, that's lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. Get rid of that. Keep it all out of here, please. Let's see if there's busts in the pipe. There's steam in the pipe. 100 degrees. Cools down too much. By the time it gets to space, it will explode in the pipe. Getting hotter, if anything. Getting there. Aha! Hi! Hi, steam! Nice knowing you. Oh, some of it's dripping down, but yeah, that's fine. Alright, whatever. Yeah, it's raining in here. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, some of it's condensing on this one and dripping back down. Ah, that's a shame. We sort of like brought it over there and vented it. Wouldn't have anything to condense on, or if it did, it would drip down here and not back down here all the time. Uh-oh, fleeing again. Just pop back over there. I'll see what's going on. What's happening? What is happening? You getting injured. Peoples are getting injured. Yeah, hang on, there's another one. Not the spawn, I want the actual poke shell. Right, kill it. See, when you're doing it properly, you do it up there, don't you? Can we just let them be part of this room? Just delete that. Because then they should be wrangled out. The reason we put these doors in was because they weren't doing it right. If I make this room bigger, because I've squished myself in so much, I would have to move that along, which means moving the ladder. Move that to there, move these doors across. It's a whole lot of pain in the arse, basically. Can we just delete these? The babies don't care about eggs in the room. So, could we just delete these doors, delete that critter drop off, and just run it from this? People can still reach the eggs. Put them over there. I don't know. Or leave them contained in something so that they can't attack the dupes. I don't like that. That seems wrong. Seems like that should work, but it isn't. Right, let's come back up here, and now we need to use the writers. Ribbon writers. We need the writers here. Make them out of lead this time. Right, that one can go there. There. They will write onto the ribbon. Priority that up, please. When I get back, and then readers will be up here that will be fed to these guys. Ah, yeah. That was still doing that. Ceramic and steel. Sweep the ceramic, sweep the steel out. Yeah, I would rather there was a block there, to be fair, but we're pumping out the steam, so whatever. Not supposed to be a dirt farm, but we've created a dirt farm. Nice. Good if you've got something that eats lots of dirt, or plants. If you've got like a mealwood plantation, you need dirt. You can create dirt by cooking polluted water. And it seems it's not that hard. Not that hot, really. These are 45 degrees, but this is all pretty hot. Not pumping at all. Getting any liquid to pump. I'm going to tell that to not open and close anymore. Got to go up there if you want to get in and out. Oh, look, this unlock new blueprints that never seems to do anything. Print. Blue sports gloves. Red. Lemon jelly jacket. Lovely. That sounds delicious. Red. Go team gym socks. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Not sure where you get them from. How you make them. Right, take that steel away. Take that little bit of igneous away. Also, you can sweep this crap up. Sweep that up as well. I guess we'll just get rid of this so this water can... the pump. Yeah. If we hadn't pumped that, put that through from that wire, we'd done it from this wire, we could have put a tile back there. Now let's sweep that away. Crazy, isn't it? That's just growing. Well, working to pump that out. Ah, no, that's not working. You need that to be connected. How did that happen? I want to deconstruct that one. Deconstruct that vent. Plug it in there. Then it'll all come out up here instead. Hopefully that'll stop it dripping back down in here all the time. Vent it out up there. Perfect. Right, so there's 2 bits of stuff to delete there. This is pumping away. We ought to tell it when to stop pumping. I don't want it to pump when there's nothing there to pump. So maybe a... uh-oh. Are we having difficulty connecting to chat? Can anybody hear me? Is anybody there? Get an Atmos sensor in here. It'll have to be steel, I guess. That down like that. Then we need our writers. We've done the readers down the bottom now. Have we? No. Readers were here. We need the readers up the top. That's correct. We need to go boom, 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 and boom. That's right. That writes to the system. They write it on what they've got to do. So they're writing their 9060 or their 9050 or whatever they're set to. And that signal will go all the way up here. will get read by the readers and fed to the relevant machine. So which one's going to be which? That one's going to be 2. As far as I understand. Green signal reads a green signal from the selected bit. We'll go down the bottom and check in a minute. All depends on how full the batteries are. That one's correct, that's 1. That one's set to bit 2. One will be set to bit 3. Defaults to bit 1, so we gotta change it. And bit 4. Go down, 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 down. These are all putting on a green signal, right? Bit 1, that should be bit 2. Be bit 3. Be bit 4. They're writing a green signal to each part. They're all green at the moment because they're all very low. Come and follow this up. These are not green, are they? Should be. Reads a green signal or a red signal from the specified bit. Yeah, it's supposed to read that. 3 and 4. We are writing it incorrectly. Is there a piece missing? No, there isn't. Yeah, because that shows that's green. Bit 1 is green. Why is bit 1 green and all the others aren't? Snip. And see if we can reset them. You're not bit 1, you're bit 4, mate. I've done this the wrong way round. It's very annoying. Go back up to the top and see what we've done wrong. Green signal. See, that's not green. Could read bit 1. 2, bit 3, bit 4. Maybe it'll work after a reset or something. Right. Snipperoo, 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 and snipperoo. And reconnect them all. They're not green though. You should normally see the green light on the selected bit. I'm not seeing anything. None of these are lit up. Hang on, that should be bit 1. Bit 2, bit 3, and bit 4. Reads a green signal or a red signal from the specified bit. An automation signal onto an automation wire. Yeah, that's correct. That's how it should be. I want to set this to a pressure. What do we want? Above 1,000 grams will do. That way we can prick that in. And that from down below. Get rid of this bit and brick that in. Can't completely brick it in. We've got to put a tile there that allows water to drip down. And all the water from all of this will drip down here, right on top of the Ubri thingy. Let's see if we can mop that up and see if that still happens. Rather, that was up in the wall. So we'll put that in. Like that. Build that when they get round to it. Yeah, that doesn't appear to be functioning how I expected. These are all not right. Ribbon writer. Let's change one of these. Actually, I've got a plan. Let's make a little bit of ribbon here. We'll make ourselves a signal switch. Which there. Doesn't have to be steel, but we'll get it back in a minute anyway. And we'll put a writer there and reader. See how it works. Now they're backwards. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Because that bit's got to be over the ribbon. That bit's got to be down there. Can't read it without that bit being over the ribbon. Would make sense. Good job, Stomp. I'm having difficulty connecting to chat. I'm hoping the stream's not going to crash. Playing again. Oh, nuts. This is bad. Sorry, mind my pan and scan. Poke shell there that needs attacking. Kill it. Murder it. There's another one there that can be wrangled. Get rid of you. Occasionally they drop them. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to deconstruct that, or at least not deconstruct it, cancel the deconstruct, we'll just turn it off. We'll get rid of these doors for a bit and see how it works. Because if they grow up anywhere in this section, they should be wrangled out, but the idea was to keep them away from the eggs. So I don't know how that's going to work. There's one way I was thinking of trying it, where you have like a door at this height with a gap underneath, and only the babies can walk through. The adults can't get through the gap. Yeah, we're going to try it. I can't keep doing that. And we'll come into this end. Yeah, it might not work because there's eggs there, and if one of these does grow up, they're going to be very angry, aren't they? So that's probably a bad plan, but I don't know. I don't know of a better way of doing it. Short of moving this ladder. We could move this ladder. Move that to there. Move this wall along. And that can actually move along by one and still reach the eggs. So that might be the better plan. I don't think that's going to work how it is. Not going to move, even if that's moved along by one. Not going to reach that, is it? So we will have to get rid of the ladder. Deconstruct buildings. Do that up to 4 high. We'll see what we can do when we come back. If any of them grow up, they're going to be so mad and so angry. So yeah, this is the... it's the writer that I put round the wrong way, isn't it? That's got to flip. That is on there. Yeah, of course it has. Muppet. So this one will be... Hang on, I've lost plan of which one's which. That will be bit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right. So this is bit 1. Let me build the other 4 so I can get them set before we go up the top. Deconstruct that. Oh, God. Won't deconstruct now. Deconstruct that. That. And the wire behind it, please. Yes. Right. Perfect. Lovely. That power wire is annoying me by sticking out of the floor. I did it on purpose originally, but now it's bugging me. So I don't want that to be steel anyway. Let's change it to lead and just run along here with it. It was going up there doing something or other, but it's not doing anything now. So this section they can't reach can be cancelled anyway. It just needs to go to there. Add a lead. Sweet. They built now. So that is 1. That should be 2. Should be 3. Oh, now they're going green. That's much better, isn't it, Stomp? That looks right to me. Thank you very much. Now they're green. Yay. Okay. I knew this wire actually went green when they were green. That should be sending the signal telling all the pump. Pump like mad, please. That's much better. Hooray! Round of applause. Right, come on. Build that tile, please. I want that to run along this way. Not this way, because this is not where I want the water to be, really. But it is pumping now. Problem is, I don't want this to pump carbon dioxide. I only really want it to pump if there's steam in here. So really, we need an AND gate. Not another AND gate. Oh, no. Not another AND. And we need another AND. And then that way we can reach it, will we? We can do that though. So we can then set that to this input. That to there. And that could be a steam sensor. But yeah, that's too far away. I want it up here. You're right. Right, cancel that then. Don't worry about that. Deconstruct that for a minute. Build as an AND gate. I want the AND gate to be. I would like it like that, but that's not going to work. Put it there. There, like that. And snip that. Don't get rid of that. You can cancel deconstructing that. And we can put in our gas element sensor right there. Oh. Not a gas pipe one, because that wouldn't work. We want the gas element sensor, so it senses it in the air. Well, in the whatever the gas is, I guess. Ah, right, good. We seem to be actually pumping water now, are we? Some down here. Pretty hot, so some of it's turning to steam. Still made ourselves a dirt making machine. And they've all stopped by themselves now, by the look of it. So if we check our automation, they're all now red. Let's come all the way down here. And the batteries are full. Ah, awesome. Awesome sauce. Take that tile out. I can't believe that's still there from all this time. Priority that up to maybe a 7. Ah. We've actually got ribbons in our base. Be the special ones. I don't know why I put that in. It's pointless, wasn't it? Never mind. You never know these things until you finally find it. Oh, God. Look at that pouring out there, that door every time it's opened. The door's 92 degrees as well. Oh, this is still steam in here. Oh. That's got to be set to steam. Pump out all the steam, please. I do want these wires built one day this century. I don't seem to want to build them. Nice. And I want all this regolith swept out. I don't think that's helping, having like 123 degree regolith lying around. Yeah, we'll have a bit of a sweep. Once they're done building this wire, I'd want this powered by here so we can remove that and put an actual mesh tile there. I think that would work better. Everybody's off to bed, so nobody's going to do that. Come they open this door, I'll get a load of more steam pouring down here. That's not the intention. Come on, get rid of that steam. Maybe one pump isn't good enough. We want above, say, 500 grams, so it gets it down to as low as possible. And it's got to be steam. So if it goes to polluted, we're fine. We've got it salted. Salted? Sorted. And they still haven't built that gas pipe, have they? Crikey. Pumping it all out into space. Some liquid being pumped out too now. Good. But if you wanted that, you could leave that as a tile that would stay nice and hot. Create dirt for you. That would actually be useful in certain circumstances. Ah, that's better. Finally. Build this pipe. This wire. Oh, I've frozen it. Well, let me click that. Wow. Let's sweep out the steel again before that. That's lead, isn't it? Uh-oh. Pipes are bursting. Too hot. Wow, really? Right. That's going to change to obsidian then. Oh. I think that'll be fine once this lead is swept away. It's just so hot. Rid of that lead. I will snip that for a minute. Stop it running. Rid of this lead, please. Rid of that igneous. That lead. Excellent. Bit more igneous there. I don't care about the dirt. That can just stay there. Oops. Awesome. We have made a pump machine. Gets rid of our steam. But we have now created another problem. We're getting such hot water. It's flashing to steam in the water pipe. What a problem. Well, I think we may have solved it though. Moved our batteries out of this room completely. I prefer this was blocked up and this was the open side so it could flow correctly. Not sure that's going to work. If we're going to do that, we'd have to make this all mesh tiles, because these tiles, Mafic Rock ones, are just going to, not mesh tiles, I mean like insulated or something, so they don't get so hot. Takes a lot of heat to make them get hot. I'm enjoying the... Yeah, I'm thinking of making this all one section, just bricking this in here, putting a ladder there so they don't have to use this thing to go up there. I think that's probably a bad idea. Raining in here. No wonder it keeps getting wet down here. Raining. What are you going to get? Oh, obsidian. Oh, okay. Power that back up and see if it breaks again. I am now going to lock that door though, I think. Yeah, it's making more steam. Look at it. Dirt there. Ow. Crikey. That's not going to work as intended. Polluted water wouldn't even absorb any of the heat. We could pump that through there, but it's so hot anyway. It won't actually make any difference. Well, it might do. Not quite as hot as that is. Interesting. Game has some strange mechanics sometimes. We're allowing it to just pump without saving up any liquid. Just pump tiniest amounts whenever it wants. Well, these have all kicked in now. I do think it's kind of better when a few of them kick in. Might be better. Might be better to this one always on, always on. Put a signal somewhere on this to activate it. That one to there, that one to there. This one would go to that one. And this one could go to that one, and we could just have a switch on this one and make it this one run, so it runs across and down. Or we just go and do what we were going to do before and bust this off. Lock this up again now. See if it actually runs how it was supposed to. It was designed. One there and deconstruct one there. I don't know. I don't know. Left sweep orders in here, so if we're coming in to get stuff, wanted to keep those doors shut for a while and see how that works. Might get rid of this wall and just have it like too high or something, because I think it's creating like a chamber in here that's making it rain all the time. When they stop going in and out, that should help considerably. Alright, so I demolished that room. It wasn't working. And we're just pumping oxygen out to space. Get rid of that. We don't want to do that. Stop doing that. That's a waste. Oh, terrible. Terrible waste. Okay, so now I'm confused with this thing. It says allow meteor shower identification. But building must be exposed to space to function. This one's just for visible plat. Yeah, what about you? Skill required operations. You need a dupe in there. Excellent sunburn protection. This one just says reveals visitable planetoids in space. Doesn't actually say, but they still got that tick box down the bottom. I don't know. How does that work? We need... Hang on, let's check the research. Bug out on me today. Working on that, are we? Applied Sciences. A materials study terminal. Did I disconnect something I should have left connected? Oh, it's this thing, is it? Yeah, it's this thing. Waiting red box. Got 4. Anyone doing this? Any more? Or have they changed their minds now? We'll see. Yes, we'll find out. Uh-oh. Ah, no, that's supposed to be broken. We knew that was broken. There we go. That's been done now, so let's see if this actually functions at all. How it's supposed to. Also going to change, I think, this tile. Might help. And I think I'm going to destroy this wall here. Yeah, I think take that wall out. Snip this. It's now running inside the wall, which might help a little bit. Leading to there, so it's not directly next to things that the steam can condense on. This section's now full of carbon dioxide. There's a bit of steam this end. Not too bad yet. Check. Steam forming. Is it on the heavy watt wire? The heavy watt wire doesn't appear to have a temperature. Temperature 118. So that's not good having that wire running along the floor. Still getting it raining in here. Door is probably not brilliant, is it? The door and that door are going to be picking up a lot of heat. The only way in to get in there was you have to have a door somewhere. You can't get in there. Yeah, it's definitely annoying me constantly mopping the floor here. Deconstruct buildings. Well, I'll leave a little bit of an edge. We'll deconstruct all of that. Open that up to space. Might help to sort of stop it keep doing that. Now let's go back over to our poke shells. I just want to have a little look-see at what we can do here. Because this sweeping arm can't reach that from there, so that needs to remove that. Don't do that. Deconstruct. Oh, I need to just move it along by one. Deconstruct that one as well. Would that just jump along? I didn't do that. Right, excellent. Let's move that along by one. The reason I say by one is because that sweeper can only move along by one because he can reach in this door here, so he can move along by one. Still reach the eggs. Don't know if this will cure the problem. Now we're gonna... Now is it there? Oh, wire there. Yeah, that can get rid of that. And we'll move the doors along. There. Uh-oh. Did one of those just grow into an adult? Gonna get very violent if he does. Bit of eggshell. No, one of them hatched. Okay, good. Deconstruct that. Can he still reach it? Ooh. Don't think he can, to be fair. We'll see if it works. Might redesign this whole thing somewhere else. Maybe closer to the to this. We build it on top. Build it here or something. Yeah, might be a better plan. Just completely rebuild it. Don't know if that can see it. We'll find out. If I set that to inch row, can it reach? Oh, we can. Well, in that case, it's fine. I'm bothered then. It's fine. It's fine. Deconstruct that. Now we're going to move that there so that we can put doors in here. We'll have to put a tile there. Hopefully it won't interfere with it reaching anything. It shouldn't do. It shouldn't do. We'll make it out of plastic since everything round here is plastic. Put a tile there. I was hoping he'd use that. Oh, there's some automation caught in there now. We'll have to snip that off. He's locking the door, isn't it? Deconstruct that steel. Why'd you make that out of steel for? Did. Cancel those bits. That out of lead, please. I'm not going to move that along. I'm just going to see if this actually works in its new location. We're going to take the one that says Wrangle Adult Poke Shells. Copy settings. We're just moving it to there. That's all we're doing. Deconstruct you. Now we need a tile there because we need to make this a separate room. I'm going to put two there. Because if one of these eggs, one of these babies in here pops into an adult and then grows into pops as a baby and then grows into an adult in this room, I want to separate the two. This is supposed to be the nursery, right? Actually, can't move that. Or can we? We could probably move that on its side. Yeah, and it would still reach the same distance. It would look better, I think. Yeah, we could move that. Go on, go. Don't bother. Cancel that. You don't need to do that anymore. We're going to move it. We go there. And it's going to be made of gold, apparently. We'll see if this will work. think it should cure it. Should. Now, we need to wrangle the ones that are trapped in the door. So this one will be auto wrangle 0 critters. Auto wrangle surplus. And this one will be the babies. This one will be auto wrangle surplus. This one will be the adults. Just in case one of them grows up into an adult there. I think that may have been interfering with it. Not sure. Now that can still reach there. Still reach this. Can still reach that egg that's trapped in the door. We'll have to wrangle these guys that are trapped in the door. Because is it picking up all the eggs? Is that what we've got? The situation of... hang on. Where are you going? You're going to drop back in there. Yeah. So we want to move that. Moved it along by one so it can now see this. That was just to get any out of here, I think. So we can actually stop it from doing that. Now let's depower it. Just for a second. Yep. You can stop. That can put them back then. Because we don't use this room anymore, so it's pointless. You can just drop back in here again, where they were. We can take the... Can you still reach that from there? No, you can't. I'm going to use this one, but we're going to connect it to this. We're going to copy settings from there into there. And we still need to put the babies into there, though, don't we? Yes, we... How are we going to do that? Oh, no, that's fine. Good. Don't mind. That should, hopefully, power it back up. Power it back up. I shouldn't pick up any eggs now. If it gets any molts, it should do. Right, we'll have to wrangle these guys up. Trapped in the door. And that when he grows up, I want to set that to auto, otherwise they can't get to hug the egg. So they should be put into this room now. So should any in this room that grow up. As soon as they grow up, they should be moved to this room. This one's where the poke shell spawn should be put. So we've got 20 critters, yeah, so this is set to 0. Any poke shell spawn should be wrangled and moved. Without us telling them to. Whether that works or not is another matter. I want to figure out this new building though, because I'm confused by it. Seems to not be doing what I think it should do. I want to carry on roofing off this, but if I can't figure out how to make it out, let the rockets take off. What we're probably going to do down here then is we'll deconstruct this. We'll put some bunker tiles or something along the bottom, just in the section where we are not protected. Stop it keep damaging everything. We go along here. Now, that costs 500 steel. These cost 100 steel. So theoretically, you could get 5 for the price. You know, that's only 4 tiles. This is 5. We could just do. Gonna use up a bit of our steel. About here. Hopefully that'll stop it from constantly damaging where it hits. It will still carry on here. We'll sort that out later. For this section, at least, no, for now, until we figure things out. I think I'm doing something wrong. Oh God, look at the steam up there. I don't think this is helping with the heavy wire touching the water. Instantly flashing it to steam. Might move that. Would put it up there, but it can't really go there, can it? I don't want it going through the floor. Kind of need access. We put it there. We could do that. Right. Chat room keeps disconnecting and reconnecting, so I don't know if this is actually recording correctly. Hope it is. Very confusing, this section. Let's go back to the grind, back to these guys. Are you pumping water out? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good job, guys. Good job. Right, I want to turn this into the battery box, but they can't really do that yet. Now, we've got to give one of them the astronomy skill. Let's test this out. We could test it here. Harold, you want the astronomy skill? Astronomy. There you go. Harold's got the skill. Thanks, Harold. Go and get your skill. Berries. Fine. Bristleberries will be good for me. And digging down here. Oh, look. There's the carbon dioxide vent, and we could just carry on digging down by the look of it. Yep, we're going to. And I'd like to find out what this vent is. I don't want to dig too much of the uranium ore out when we get to the bees, but I would like to find out what this vent is before we continue. So let's dig those three there, a bit like that, and just dig across. Little too high channel to walk through. Be very cold. You won't like it very much. But before we get to the beta hives and open those up, there's one there that I can see. We'd rather let the bees do most of the uranium ore because they're much more efficient at it. What we'll do is we'll build ourselves a kind of Atmos suit section here. And it'll only be like with 2 suits, maybe 3 as a spare. And we can use the carbon dioxide if we need to make the bees go to sleep. They don't like carbon dioxide. That'll be good. I don't know if we're going to move this polluted and stuff down here. Check for germs. Seems pretty clear now, doesn't it? This section's got a bit of food poisoning in. Too far away from there to be able to do anything. Let's snip that off so they don't waste all our... Maybe we should put one that side. They'll be able to see what they're doing, won't they? And these will be converted to proper sort of liquid tanks eventually, but for now we're just pumping out water from this section to there. And we're going to put some pumps in, and we're just going to maybe put some filters so that the correct liquid goes in the correct area. So we'll have ethanol this side, water will go this side, probably actually water here, and polluted this side. And then I'm thinking of busting open this liquid sulfur and letting it start to melt the ice in here. And come down here and melt the ice. And it'll make itself a bit of steam. It'll create some water down here. So we want like an Atmos suit entry point. And we can actually start making some sulfur. I'd like to brick this across, I think. I don't like the thought of... Is that too low compared to that? I think it is. That floor level, yeah, it is. We can come on this floor. They're different. It's game saving. On the bunker door, there is, or was, a build that bunker door. We've got enough steel here to do one. I build it. We'll build it somewhere where it's not important for the moment. We'll put it right over that. Can that Tell that to open and close if it sees, because it's got allow meteor shower identification. How the hell does it tell it? There's nowhere to plug your, open, red, close and lock. This needs to be an output, not an input. I'm confused. Tell that to open and close. That's how they used to do it. Look, there's dirt coming out of here. We must have told the sweeper to sweep up dirt at some point, and because it's getting so hot in here, instead of making clay, it's making dirt, and the sweeper's sending it back. That's funny. Hopefully now we've opened this up, won't keep getting it raining and have to mop in here every 2 seconds. They built the bunker tiles. Oh, they're on a mission. Look, building bunker tiles. They look cool. I like the bunker tiles. Do waste your steel a bit, but they should be a lot more resilient for the whims. I think we've got enough steel to do the other side, actually. It'd be nice if it wasn't going to keep breaking every 2 minutes. You injured? There you are. Hopefully that's far enough along. We might have to go a little bit further in case one comes in at a funny angle. We'll go a bit further. That'll do nicely. Yeah, where we stand for steel. Oh, no, I'll change that to all. There you go, get rid of that, please. Yeah, something I must be doing wrong with those bunker door things. And the signal. The power wire, I'd rather lift this up. This can go like that, you know? Actually, no. Yeah, like that. Look, this is a bit cheap. Powering that like that, that's a bit bad. I'd rather not move the door down. Get rid of this one. Power it from there. Then we'll have a proper little... just a little one with these power transformers. Actually, we'll build a big one because we're bound to bloody use it. I always do. Yeah, there's no steel to build out of. Make it out of lead. Make it out of lead. Then we'll power these. Conductive wire. Make it out of copper, gold, iron. Make it out of copper. And then I'll just run that in the floor there. Jump it over and bring it down. Actually, yeah. That's going to have power going to it. So we'll come down here, I guess. There we go. Oh no, you can't do it like that because you need 2 bridges. Bridge and bridge. We could power that and that from it instead of using all this. Yeah, that'll be better. Make it out of lead. See if it melts. I don't know. Might do. As it does. At this point, I don't care. Sparkle flattered. Yay. Nice to be sparkle flattered. Yep, we'll do that. We'll get this joint plate out of here, get this out of here, and we'll run it from wires instead. We'll get all the steel back as well, I think. Deconstruct all that. And that. Actually, get rid of that while we're here. Brick it back in. Or something terrible occurs. Now, how are we going to do this bit? Because this is always wet. Now, we'll do that. Then we can remove that without the water coming out. He said, hopefully. Power-wise, in here I don't mind using a bit of steel, I suppose. I suppose, grudgingly. And then over there. Boom. Can all be done. Get that section finished, please. It's sweeping out dirt. Made a dirt farm. We got loads down here if you want. You know, sweep it down here and get it. I don't think that's going to work as intended, so we might end up just moving the pump up here and being done with it. Because this isn't really going to function if it's got steam all over it. 21 grams, so it's working for tiny, tiny amounts of dirt. Which is not good. I don't want it doing that because it's adding more heat to the area. Power-wise, that should be connected soon when someone builds the rest of this. Yep, come on. There's liquid coming down here. Nah, that's not working. Holy moly, there's a lot of liquid coming down, is there? Ah, this dirt is very hot. In the steam that's coming out. Well, they're letting the steam out when they go in and out, so we'll wait for them to finish. And hopefully get this bit of steel out of here as well. Can I click that? Steel. Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do some research because that's not how that used to work. We had to have there's an output on these things. I swear there was. Enable and disable building is kind of pointless. So I think it might be something to do with one of the new machines, new buildings. Where is it? Not the geotuner. The orbital data goes in space. Research station, supercomputer. I don't know which building it was now. Huh. Well, that's useful. Not the virtual planetarium. Where has it gone? A new building that I've lost. Probably in the rocketry section. Yeah, the mission control building. Probably controlled by that. I don't know because I can't get it to work. If I go back down into base. Got a geotuner. Let's try putting the mission control station. Yeah. I know it says it needs. When you build it, it says it needs like a line of sight to space. Provides guidance data to rocket pilots within range to improve rocket speed. That's not even what I want to do. I just want to open and close the bunker doors. So I shall do a bit of research, figure out what I'm doing wrong. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to do that. Hey, is this pump still going? It's still going. This is still overpressured and waiting. Someone to go and vent it out. I suppose we might end up having to bust in here. Hoping not to. Didn't want to give them access to all this extremely hot igneous rock. We might have to. As long as that pump doesn't get damaged, it will just pump eventually. Eventually it'll make a... Oh, look. Ceramics there, but if I send them in to get it... That's why I didn't mind sticking that there, because I know it's going to be pretty much permanently in liquid. I do want to replace that tile, but I don't think it's working properly. Not how I want it to work anyway. Just a dirt making machine at the moment. I'm actually going to... yeah, I'm going to stop them being powered. I was going to stop... yeah, we have got to get back in here anyway. Sorry about the mopping, guys. Not happy about that. I want to deconstruct all these power wires here. So there. Get rid of that lot. Please and thank you. That will get that steel off of the base there. And also get rid of that one. Deconstruct you. Could possibly be. Deconstruct that one. Yeah, please. Yeah. Could possibly be. That's what's not helping, let's say. Nip that. Stop doing that. Still getting powered from the bottom. No, they're not. Go in there and get some stuff done, would you? Yeah, there's going to be a bit of lead dropping down here, I'm afraid. We can sort that out in a minute. Making a right royal mess. Get that cleaned up. Get out of here. Oh yeah, that's true. I want to power these, didn't I? Little tiny bit of steel. Just one bit. And while that's out, we'll get rid of that. We'll let some steam out, but never mind. It's raining. Yay! Make it rain, make it rain. We're letting a lot of water out. That's why that ladder's necessary, because they couldn't get in here before. Oh, they're taking the dirt themselves. Cancel that. Take the dirt. Oh, I've cancelled the wires. Made it rain. Made a rain-making machine. Don't bother about the dirt. Just do your bloody job. Move to there. Go do something better than that. More useful. You're going to get that dirt. Now you're going to get a bottle of water. Well, thanks, Ruby. By the time this spreads over here, heating things up, it'll just turn into water and we can mop it up later. Bit warm in there, isn't it? It's like a sauna for you. That was a silly thing to do. I've now left more junk to be swept up. Right, we'll leave them doing that while I decide the heck I did wrong. This building. No line of sight, no power wire, so it's nothing to do with that. The geotuner is to do with vents. So, yeah, I'm definitely doing something wrong with these. They're supposed to be able to open and close doors. I don't see how to do it if there's no output for the automation on either of these buildings. An input. So, I will probably call it pretty soon after we've finished this bit and go and have a look and see if I can figure out what the heck I'm doing wrong. Probably something simple. Usually is. Then oxygen not included. You'll be like, oh, of course it is. Hit yourself when you finally realise what you've done wrong. We'll brick that in and hopefully that'll stop all this steam coming out and the pump can deal with it. Power wise. Oh, come on. Yep. Power wise that can be reconnected. Come on. They are powered now down here. This is 490 watts. Oh, yeah, we've got to connect these. And cancel any overwrites or builds. And, oh, well, is that not powered? We'll take your power away. Yeah, we'll do that. Power that back up. For a bit of copper there you could use. Pick that up. Put that in there. Someone come and build that. And then we can lock this door up. Get it done. Fed up with this place now. I want to do something else. I do want to sweep all that up as well when we're done. Like the rain effect, it's so cool. Amazing. I don't want it to rain in here, don't get me wrong. But it is. Never mind. This is turning into dirt again because it's so bloody hot. Ashcan's coming to build it. Come on, Ashcan. Get in there, get that built, and I'll look up what the heck I'm doing. Because I'm not going to figure that out anytime soon. Pretty sure it'll be one of those kick yourself things. Oh yeah, of course, that's how it works. Let's lock this door now. Well, turn it off. And also do that one. I'm going to sweep. I'm going to cancel sweeping. There's no job orders in here. And I'm going to take dirt off of this for a while because it's taking tiny amounts. I will leave. Get rid of obsidian. Doesn't need to take dirt anymore. It will still pick up the dirt because look, exactly where that dirt is dropping, just growing. We've made a dirt machine. Oh well, we might make a plantation of mealwood. Now they should stop slowly. Yeah, don't worry about that bit. That's actually useful water there. Ah, strange. I think we ought to bust an hole there as well and just let that leak through, but I'm worried the steam will overheat this. It seems to be handling it pretty well. So it's staying at about 120. We're just pumping the steam out to space. Some of the steam, I think, is condensing on these ladders or something and raining back down. We might want to send this, like, even higher in a big space. Get rid of this ladder or something up here. Literally nothing for it to touch. There shouldn't be any hot wires lying on anything anymore. That's tucked up here. Oh, and let's see, as soon as that starts going, it just instantly turns to dirt. Great key. Interesting, but yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Well, let's mop this up. That's polluted. Rid of that. Hopefully we're good here now. If there's another meteor strike, I want to see what that does. If that works, we'll do it on this side as well. Eventually, we'll have this all bunker doored all the way along, and we'll be controlling the bunker doors to open and close. I don't know. I know you could do it from the rocket platform. Oops. Which is what I wanted to try and do from this. Allow me to prioritize unidentified meteors that come within range in the previously revealed location. Now, how do we do that? Tell it to open that door. That's all I want to do. It sounds so simple, but it's not working. We'll have to get this water geyser going as well, which means we'll have to use this ethanol probably for power or something. Yes, we will figure that out. I'll figure that out and I will be back when I have. Hopefully I can figure it out because a lot of the information out there is all old information. I know they've done updates and things since then, so that's not going to work properly. The old stuff. Yeah, and I wanted to get that going so that we could get into space to maybe get our hands on some thermium. We could make thermium. We could come in here and switch these out for something that can take, that has like a plus 900 or whatever. I think there's an even higher one than that. Hey, we got a grub back. Nice. Must have found some food from somewhere. Just laid a random egg. Once we get the food for these guys going, we can do that as well. Let's check on our build from last episode before we go. Once the game is saved. Very much. In here. The top row is complete. No. Why did that one not get a plant? No. Build one there, please. Yeah, they're not supposed to be coming in to do the dirt. Like this. He walks in, lets the gas in here, and then it pumps it back in again. That's just silly. That's just silly. Pumping. Oh, we are getting food or water saved up. Well, that's useful. Sweetles are tending, so I don't know if we've had any grow yet. Have we? What are they? They're sleet wheat. I don't think you get sleet wheat as a food. You have to do stuff to it to make it a food source. It's an ingredient. But I want to get this all planted before we add it back to the microbe musher. This has to be fully planted out. We could prevent normal dupes coming in and only let the farmers come in, because the farmers have the highest rate of getting us seed. But we've only got like a few more to go. Not bad, is it really? I have discovered that this damaged overheated business, if you go to the thing that's damaged overheated and you use the suppression tool, if I go onto that and I go suppress, it disappears off of there. There's only 2 now. If I suppress that, there's only 1. And if I suppress that, yeah, it's trying to cool these down, but it's gonna fail soon. Well, at that point we'll have to just turn them off, because we won't be able to do anything with them until we go in there and fix it. Still getting overheat damage, even though it's plainly broken. How much have we got left on these guys? 95%, so they're pretty soon to go. I think we can get some more plants going. I wonder if they found any more seeds over there. We'll make that an 8. These random 2 get planted. It will be an 8. I might change these door permissions and only let the farmers in. Get that done a little quicker. This will be for feeding the dirt in. It will drop down into this middle one. These sweepers can feed these and feed these from underneath. We saw the dupes coming in underneath to feed these. Sweepers can do it. And the top ones are just for taking the food out once it's grown. Assuming we can see if it pops off by itself. Self-harvests, then we can lock these doors and just let it self-harvest like the mushrooms are doing. And then we can have like space food, because we'll have sleet wheat grain, and we can make mush berry thing, a berry mush. Berry sludge, which never goes off. You can load it in your rockets and it never goes off. This I've got an idea for. They never come to take these out. I've got a little thought process. If I put that underneath, put the wire there, we put doors here and make it in a room. No, we can't. The sweeper's in the way. I'll move it along one. But we can do that. That's fine. And they might actually come in there to do it. There'll actually be a room. Yeah, we'll move it along by 1. That means the power's got to go along by 1. That guy can be removed and that can be deconstructed. Don't drop the eggs. I should have unticked continuous, as it was already selected. Can you still reach it if it's there? Let's check. Yes, you can. Right, that's nice. Copy settings off of that down there. There's a little fish flappering around. Hey, I don't want that. I'll do that. That's perfect. Deconstruct you. The cycle sensor can go. That one's just set to like. Let's do it in the morning. Then you just grown up. Wow, you grew up quick. Oh, I think he was, wasn't he? He was already grown up because he'd been left in there for so long. Ah, how will I go? Power wire in it as well. You can go. And I wonder if they will actually do it. This is in a room. We'll have to do it like that. Maybe put a plastic tile above it, like that. Now it's in a room. Can that still see through a plastic tile? Yeah, it should be able to. Wonder if they'll come and empty it. If it's because I think what it was is it was seeing this room, and this room's got like 35 fish in it and an egg now. Could tell this to sweep it up, couldn't we? Wasn't it out of range of that and we were going to move it? Yeah, we're going to move it like that. All right. And then they might actually take the goddamn fish and put it where they're supposed to put it. Fry egg. Incubate. You reach? One of the dupes got the job, so the sweeper won't do it. Yeah. We can lock this side and then the dupes can't get through. That would be useful. Excellent. Got something wrong with my chat thing. It keeps going out and not working right and stuff and things. So I think we'll leave it. Just want to get that all doors done. Check down here. Let's see if this is. Yeah, this is all pumping up to here, goes along here. Or is this pipe? It doesn't matter if it's polluted or clean. Comes into the water sieve. If it's polluted, it gets sieved. If it's clean, it doesn't matter, and it comes out all clean. Along and up, and gets fed into all these plants. And that's how we've cleared up all the water on patches that we didn't want. Now this door needs doing. Ah, hello, Stomp. Is the chat features working again? I don't know. I hope it is. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Boom. Excellent. Yeah. Been a couple of loss of signals like that. If I lock this door, the dupes can't get the job of moving the fish into there. But now, when that is hatched, when that is ready to go, we can put it where it's supposed to go, whichever room needs it. That should work better. And this prevents the dupes from going and getting access to these eggs when this door is open. Thank you, Rat Nerdy. Yeah, I've had a problem with the thing. The chat keep going disconnecting and reconnecting or something. Last time it did that, yeah, you can hear loud and clear. Last time it did that, my modem went off for about 2 hours or something. Oh. They're definitely running this. Our research is going up very slowly, look. Applied Science 166 out of 370. It's going. Taking its time, but it is going. But there we shall leave it because I want to do some research on the bunker doors I can make them open and close automatically. And there doesn't seem to be a logical way to do that yet. It probably is. I'm just missing it completely. Everything over this side is working nicely. We can't get into this side until this is a vacuum. Yeah. Okay. There I shall leave it. Focus on that before I go. I thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.